Hi, my name is Aaron, this is my show Re-Education, and today we're going to talk about how non-violence is the most important thing ever. You see, optics are extremely necessary when it comes to making or breaking a movement. So ideas like peace, civility, unity, a friendly uplifting atmosphere, and camaraderie are imperative if we want to be welcoming to newcomers. So ideas about violence that are scary and isolating and alienating are obviously going to push people away.
That's not how things work, and you know it.
Is there somebody here? Who said that?
Don't play the innocent with me, Aaron. You've known all along how important violence can be.
Where are you?
Follow the cold shiver running down your spine. I'm right here.
I don't understand. What do you want?
To say what you won't. To do what you can't. To remove those in your way.
You milkshaked them. You bastard.
We milkshaked them!
We?
Bingo! You knew the moment that we bought those milkshakes, we were all going to be accused of violence, Aaron. The media reflects the opinions of the elites, and the existing power structure is what determines violence. Spewing bullets or spilling milk, it's all the same in the name of the state. It's not true. Milkshaking is wrong. We have to stay nonviolent. Stay nonviolent? You mean non-violent like the protesters at DAPL who did nothing more than stop the construction of an oil pipeline while they were met with extreme overwhelming force from the police who launched tear gas grenades and canisters into the crowd, maiming them? Optics don't matter here, Aaron. We need to attack these bastards. Praxis be damned. No, all we do is talk about how actual praxis doesn't matter so long as we arm ourselves for a violent revolution. We'll lose sight of all the important work that needs to be done. You say that you want to protect yourself against the government, but the government can just come in and attack you with drones. So maybe anarchists should be investing in drones rather than firearms. But you know, it isn't about attacking the drones. It's about finding the families of the politicians who decided to launch the drones. I don't want to think about it. Why is it that the first thing you always jump to is an armed revolt? You're like a right-winger who doesn't care about any other form of protection than their pistol. You think about the magazine capacity or the ballistics of your rounds, but you never care about checking your smoke detectors or wearing a seatbelt. You say that this is about defending yourself, but it isn't. It's about you being a cowboy. No, the real truth is that you're still just a liberal with liberal mentalities. Too afraid to do what actually has to be done. Stop cowering, fight for equality. How many revolutions has pacifism won? You can't create change through non-violence. No, you're wrong. If you're violent, nobody is going to join with you. You'll alienate the majority of your base. You'll dissuade new people from joining. Optics really do matter in this situation. The media is going to paint you as unhinged. One of the jobs of COINTELPRO back during the Cold War was to paint the Black Panther Party as being violent. And that's part of the reason that they broke up. It destroyed the left. Don't you realize you're just playing into their hands? Stop being so naive, Aaron. Grow a backbone! You already know that the media is going to paint you as violent regardless of what you do. The police have trained for decades to disrupt peaceful demonstrations and turn them violent through the use of tear gas grenades and other less than lethal tactics. And they're going to continue to do that forever. If you're peaceful, they're just going to arrest and abuse you en masse. You don't understand, Aaron. If you don't make them fear you, then you'll lose. It is actually you who is playing into their hands. No, I have to stop you or else people might get hurt. Revolutions are bloody, Aaron. People always get hurt. And this time, nothing is going to stop us. Now hang on. Before I go full Green Goblin here, let's talk about this for a second. We focus on violence or non-violence because that's all we're thinking about. We're paying more attention to how we go about things rather than the things that we need to be going about. The question should never be whether or not this or that tactic is violent. Any action against the state could be considered violence. You're right about that. So it doesn't matter what you do. We shouldn't be focusing on whether or not a tactic is violent. What even is violence? We should be focusing on whether or not that tactic works. So basically, we don't need to go full propaganda of the deed and start smashing all of the windows in the Goldman Sachs building. But we still shouldn't sit idly by while the world burns. Exactly. The truth is that the state is going to paint any action against it as violence, regardless of the severity. So we have to be willing to go against the state narrative and make actions like blockades, lock-ons, and other effective tactics commonplace. The priority is and always has been change. And the only way to do that is through a diversity of tactics. Exactly.
Anyway, that's my show. My name is Aaron. If you do get a chance, please check me out on Patreon. Every dollar does help fund this show. And now I need to go find Spider-Man. Thanks for watching.